chin up. So go ahead and lift your brows for me. Turn towards me a tad bit. All right, so we are going to do a treatment here on Megan. She is obviously young and beautiful, but you're never too young for a little Dysport or Botox, that's for sure, because we really use it on Megan as more of a preventative measure more than anything. So that means over time she will have less wrinkling, maybe not have any at all when she's relaxed especially. So while your friends are looking older, Megan will continue to look young and beautiful, which is amazing. So just like preventing heart attacks, preventing strokes, there is a way to prevent wrinkles. So Dysport or Botox early in life is really a smart thing to do. So that's what we're doing here today for Megan. So go ahead and scowl, look angry. We're kind of hitting the typical areas. We are going to address the forehead horizontal lines, then we're going to address the glabella, which is allowing kind of things to pull down and make you look angry when you need to. And then we're going to do a little bit in her crow's feet. So go ahead and smile for me. Good. All right, awesome. And turn this way. Wonderful. Okay, perfect. All right, so we're going to do the injections real quick, and then we will talk about some of the post-care instructions. All right, so here we go. You're going to feel a little pinch.
I'm amazed how pain-free it is.
It is, right?
Yeah.
And you get such a great result for something that really doesn't, you know, cause much discomfort at all. So
Seriously.
it's worth it. Nothing will ever replace Dysport or Botox. As you age, facelifts, lasers, CO2 lasers, it doesn't matter. You still will need this treatment if it matters to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Little pinch. All right, so we're almost done with the glabella here. Then we'll move on to the crow's feet. And then we'll talk about what we're gonna avoid after a treatment. Okay, so that's done. All right, and then a little crow's foot. Little pinch. Good job. And turn towards me. Good job. All right. So as you can see afterwards, she has little red bumps. Those will go away all on their own in the next 20 minutes. This is actually injected as a bolus, and then it spreads into the muscle where it actually binds to the receptors and becomes effective. So these little bumps, do not worry about them at first. A lot of times people don't even know that this is what it looks like right after a treatment because they are not looking in a mirror. But by the time they pay and get down to the cart, everybody looks in the mirror and they're gone. So when I show a patient this right after and they see these little bumps, they're like, I've never had that before. That's not true. They've just never had the opportunity to see them. So it's definitely injected as a little bolus, then it spreads into the muscle about 20 minutes later. As a matter of fact, I don't want you to touch these areas. Do not manipulate them. Don't press on them. So sometimes by pushing or pressing, especially in the forehead and the glabella area, this can push that product down and push that Dysport into muscles that we do not want relaxed. That could lead to heavy brows, flat brows. It could also lead to what's called a lid ptosis, and that's affecting the little eyelid muscle that holds the eyelid up. If we relax it, you're going to get a droopy eyelid. So it's really important afterwards to really avoid pressing, manipulating, or touching the areas for at least 4 hours. I'm touching it because I know what direction to go into, but it's really a strong recommendation to avoid any pressing or manipulating the areas. I don't even like ice. Some people are like, oh, my other doctor gave me ice. I don't even want you to touch it with ice. There's really no need. The risk of bruising with Botox or Dysport is really minimal. We'll ask you to avoid exercising for 4 hours as well. And after that 4-hour window, it's fine to go ahead and exercise. You can stand on your head if you want.
Okay.
So at that point, the protein is bound to the receptors and you're good to go. But those are the big ones, just manipulating, pressing the areas, exercising. Some people recommend staying away from any kind of heat. I'm not seeing you real research or studies on that, but it doesn't hurt. We want to make this, work as best as possible and last as long as possible. So those would be pretty much the recommendations. You're going to find that these results are going to kick in about 2 to 8 days, and that could vary. And every treatment, that could vary. So I really tell patients your final results at 2 weeks. I've seen it kick in at day 13 before on a lot of clients. So be patient. Your final result is at 13, 14 days. And we keep doing the same treatment on you because we've been doing it so long and it keeps working. So we're good. So you know what to expect.
Yeah, I can see it, but it's effective, but it also looks natural, which I love.
Yes, and I think that's one great thing about Dysport as compared to Botox is that the result that you get feels natural as well as looking natural.
Yeah.
Sometimes the complaints I get with Botox is just a little too hard, it's a little too stiff. they feel a little too frozen. But so we really love Dysport here, and obviously this is why, because she looks amazing every time. So,
thank you.
any questions or anything? Okay, all right, awesome. You did it again.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.